Has there ever been a successful example of Marxist theory in action where the workers are truly empowered?
Yeah, 100%, most definitely. Like, so first and foremost, we have obviously the brave Vietnam soldiers that defended themselves.
The Viet Cong?
Defended themselves against the invading American army, which was basically there to punish them for daring to free themselves from French colonial rule.
Wait, so hold on. How did that work out?
And what do you mean, how did that work out?
So, I mean, no, seriously. The Ho Chi Minh City under communist rule, better then or better now?
What do you mean, better then or better now?
Was Ho Chi Minh a better place under Viet Cong rule or better now under more kind of Western?
Who do you think is in charge of Vietnam right now?
I mean, it's a generally much freer country than it was 50, 60 years ago.
Oh, that's weird. When did the Communist Party lose power in Vietnam?
Well, hold on. They've industrialized their country. They've opened themselves up to international trade. They actually have fair and free elections. Like, I'm not going to say Vietnam's a perfect country, but post-Viet Cong rule, their standard of living has increased.
So you think
infant mortality has gone down.
You think maybe perhaps Agent Orange had something to do with some of the struggles he had? Do you think that maybe the sanctions from the United States of America cutting off supplies to food maybe had something to do with it?
Okay, got it. So America's always the villain. So besides the Viet Cong, which is a new one, I'll be honest, where else has communism worked?
China. Look at China.
Okay, what about China works with...
Aside from the fact that China's the strongest economy in the world right now, there's obviously the fact that average wages in China have tripled over the past decade.
So before we go any further, do you really want to defend the Chinese Communist Party against me?
Sure.
Okay, got it. So, Uyghur Muslims, how do you feel about them? So you're pro-concentration camp?
No, not pro-concentration.
Okay, so where are the Uyghur Muslims right now?
Do you know what the East Turkmenistan movement is?
Don't change topic.
I'm not. This is the same topic.
Uyghur Muslims.
You don't know that the East Turkmenistan movement was labeled by the United States of America as a terrorist organization.
Oh, got it. Okay, so pro-concentration
inside
camp.
of China.
Got it. What about the one-child policy for 40 years?
No. We need to stop right here because first and foremost, you pushed earlier the double genocide theory, which, by the way, Holocaust scholars have very
You are pro-genocide, but anyway.
No. Stop right here.
Saying no doesn't make it right.
The double genocide theory is literally Nazi propaganda. The whole idea was to say that the obvious, mismanagement of a famine, they're trying to equate that to the invasion and the mass murder committed by the Nazis. They're literally Nazis that intentionally push that theory. Why do you think that Israel, to this very day, actually has tensions with specific people in Ukraine who are pushing that double genocide theory? Because the truth is, a famine and the mismanagement of resources
I'm talking about, in addition, mass graves, gulags, and all that. But let's talk about the CCP.
Genocide.
So let's talk about the CCP. So you're cool with the one-child policy?
It doesn't matter what I'm cool with. The reality is...
No. That was a policy of the CCP for years, where they would murder another child if you had more than one kid.
Look, what we need to understand is that China is a democracy. And they are going to make laws based off of their individual material conditions.
How are they a democracy exactly?
Are you kidding me? Aside from the fact that the central government has a 95% approval rating, which, by the way, before you're like, oh, but
have you been to China?
No.
No,
of course.
Oh, so you must be a subject matter expert.
I'm not.
Yeah, so it's interesting. So so they're a democracy. Do they have senators or congressmen in China?
Well, there's about 1,000 members of their National People's Congress, and then obviously they have a system of local people's Congress.
And so you don't think those elections are rigged?
I'm going to test you. What does it take to get on the ballot in China?
What is it? A lot of money, power, and influence, and killing the right people.